Beloveds, it's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, full moon blessings, everybody. We are just feeling that Aries full moon energy that's been going on since Saturday. Okay, today the moon is going to be entering into Taurus. Okay, so we really need to prioritize our comfort, okay, and know our worth. Taurus energy is about being grounded. Okay, so that's what we're moving into. How are you guys feeling? How was the full moon? How were all of the emotions? This was the last full moon before eclipse season, and eclipse season is going to be bringing us major fated changes for the better. But it could be feeling intense if we have a lot of resistance towards like our development and towards, our future and where we're going, because basically eclipses take us closer to our fate, and they're bigger moments of release and surrendering of our old life and our old habits, and maybe even old patterns or cycles, karmic cycles coming to a close. Okay, it's going to be very, very intense because of course it is in Scorpio, and Taurus energy is being highlighted. So fixed signs are highlighted. And Scorpio is the sign of power. Okay. It's the sign of power. So I feel like power dynamics in relationships are going to be very highlighted. Um, Power struggles, in our collective unconscious, and our actual world. So I think it's going to be a very wild time. So we kind of have to really enjoy this Aries full moon, this fun full moon that we just had, even if it was maybe a little bit emotional or in some way. I feel like the emotions are energizing for us. Okay, they're energizing and very introspective for us too. Like, let me know too if your dreams have been very vivid, or if your dreams have been amplified, because I've definitely been feeling that. Okay, the astral's been like an intense portal. Okay, so I think maybe because we had that moon in Pisces and leading up to the full moon. But yeah, you guys, we are going to get into the week ahead horoscope today. Okay, the week ahead horoscope for today, for this week. This week we have Mercury moving into Libra and everything. And we also have my new course, Activate Your Big Empress Energy, launching tomorrow. Okay, shout out to every single body who secured a spot. Tomorrow, the content will be available at noon, I believe, Eastern time. Okay, so content will drop weekly from there on. And then we have our first live Wednesday night. Okay, so this is really exciting. This is a course about developing your own psychic intuition, ritual, psychic development, as well as astrology and tarot, mixing these so we can understand the archetypes in a better way and understand the seasons of our lives and how to attract abundance. Okay, so it's going to be very much focused on, the esoteric and energetic teachings and stuff. So I'm really excited. It's been so much fun to co-create this content with Spirit. So if you're interested in that, make sure you secure a spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com or bigempressenergy.mykajabi.com. Okay. And yeah, so let's get into it. Let's see what it is that we need to know. And shout out to every single body who did the Reiki last night. Okay, last night we had a really intense, and I feel like peaceful. Actually, it was intensely peaceful, and it was actually very different, and a lot of it was very heart centered. And I feel like this was very, very cleansing, for us to kind of release and forgive. Okay, a lot of resentment or even those things. I feel like heart centered forgiveness, or heart, like letting your heart lead, is going to be really cleansing for you, moving into eclipse season. Moving into this season, that could be very chaotic. That could be filled with surprises and changes, especially because these eclipses are going to be happening next to Uranus, the planet of shock and surprises. So we are going to really be being pushed to our future, being pushed towards our real freedom and breaking away from chains, from relationships, from maybe job situations, from career, all of these things. Okay. It's going to get really real. It's going to get really, really real. Okay. In Scorpio season. So make sure you're enjoying that full moon that we just had, like having fun, hearts, like letting your heart lead, just vibing. Okay. Realizing your values, also stacking, saving, reaching for your resources, knowing who you have, who's on your team, okay, who's on your side. Libra season revealing a lot to us about who is really there for you, who claps when your wins, and who is quiet when you win. Ooh! Oh, let's talk about it. Did you see those cards? And then we have the Two of Swords. They just flew. And the Empress. Yes. Okay. The Empress entering into the season of abundance. We are feeling the harvest. Okay. We are feeling that harvest season energy, things coming to a head. But with this Two of Swords, we may have been feeling an energy of a stalemate. Okay. Knight of Cups, an offering. That was so fun. An offering, okay, coming through, messages coming through. Let me go get these cards off the floor because I know there is a really intense message coming through with this. There's so many cards I can't even pick them up with my feet. That's how many cards. That was like half the day. But we're gonna get it going. We're gonna see what it is. Ooh. Okay. I got them. Shout out to every single body watching. We are on Instagram as well as YouTube. So say what's up in the live chat. I can't really see anything. Oh my God. I can't really see. I don't have my glasses on. So excuse me. Excuse that. But oh yeah, we got some people out in here. It's time. Okay. The message is coming in hot. It's Aries energy. Okay. It's explosive. It's fiery. Okay. And it seems very emotional with all of these cups. We have 7 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of opportunities opening up. People have been realizing how they've been placing their own limitations, okay, upon you. Your own limitations upon you, or maybe how you've been having people who've been under delivering on their promises. Okay. They haven't been delivering on what they say they're going to do. You have to hold them accountable. Stop turning a blind eye to the situation. Okay. Then we also have the Strength card, and this is Leo energy here. The Strength card is us taming maybe our inner beast or our first initial reactions to things, because with Mars retrograde shadow period happening now, we have to really be slow down. Like Mars retro may want us to act out of impulse. Okay. We may be also desire to just do something without really thinking about it. Maybe. So you need to kind of slow down with this energy, have the strength to realize that maybe the first thing that comes to your mind isn't the right thing to say at that time. Another thing with Strength card is really having the courage and the heart, okay, the heart to lead, okay, based off of your higher self, retraining and repurposing, okay, your own programming, taming yourself, taming maybe even your wild nature. Because with this energy, with the Empress, and we have the 9 of Pentacles, this is really earthy energy. So I feel like eclipse season is going to be also an invitation into grounding our energy. Okay. Grounding your energy, making sure that you are keeping tabs on your mental, spiritual, physical health here, slowing down to read. Okay. Cooking your own food. All right. With this Pentacles energy, making sure that your space is very beautiful for you, it's inviting for you, it's cleansing for you. Okay. So, and also repurposing and clearing out any clutter. I'm feeling this energy of like minimalism, okay? Realizing that some of the stuff that you have isn't adding to your life, okay? It's actually taking away from your life. So I feel like minimalism is coming up here with these pentacles energy. Clearing away the clutter, slowing down, okay? Slowing down, picking up a book. I'm seeing people also snacking throughout the day, like you're eating less full meals and you're snacking more maybe. As well with this Nine of Pentacles, you're indulging in all of your senses that will help you to slow down. Also, tracking your income, okay? Is your budget balanced, okay? Have you been allocating your resources? How can you have your money work for you, honey? I feel like someone could be also learning about business, okay, or taking a business course or learning to expand on their business. We have 10 of Swords. So there's this energy here of maybe betrayal, regrets, needing to get a massage, okay? And this 10 of Swords is also, I'm signaling here that there could have been in a situation with other people, you feeling like someone was ganging up on you, or there was just maybe you don't know how to deal with the social pressures, or someone really needs your help, or you really needed somebody's help and they weren't there for you. There was like a disconnect and you're like, are these people really here for me? Are they not? With this 10 of Swords and 7 of Cups, you may be feeling like some recent heartbreaks could have, or such relationships, I'm seeing just a little bit of a separation or like a cut in them. Okay, so maybe you're tending to these wounds as well with that. We have the Hermit card. So now we have 2 nines, we have 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So we have a lot of nines. We have 999. So you could be seeing 999 when you're driving, okay, when you're scrolling, I don't know, but 999. And this is about wrapping up a cycle. 999 is also about taking the mature road or maturing, wisening up. Maybe you're finding more gray hair or you're just feeling wiser. You're not acting out of like how you would have acted a year ago, okay? A lot of the healing is happening. Okay, you're not this, like, do you see the peace? Do you see the peace here with the Hermit and the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles? There is peace here, okay, in just slowing down. I feel like people have maybe been meditating more or just taking their spiritual health into real like accountability. You've been meditating more. Maybe you've been meditating with people or just meditating alone, or doing things with a full heart, with gratitude. And that's a meditation, okay? This 9 energy too is really about the wisdom, the Hermit card. What have you learned here? And sharing it. Some of y'all sharing it maybe with the world, because we have 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Those that need, a little bit of guidance, or maybe you're seeking that guidance from elders or people who just have a little bit more knowledge or experience. Maybe you're, hanging around or you're caretaking for people who are older than you too. There could be older people around you, maybe at your job or in your family, that they need a little bit of help or guidance. With the Hermit card, and this is that, Virgo energy, right? Mercury is moving here out of there and coming into Libra, okay? So I feel like we probably we're spending a lot of time organizing, planning, getting down into the details and stuff like that. And now it's like, now that you know better, you have to do better, okay? The Hermit is like this energy, there's an owl here, of experience, of knowledge, of research, detail oriented task, and it's like, okay, now you know what you have to do, so actually do it, okay? Stop procrastinating on that. And maybe you need a group of people to keep you accountable, or you're working with somebody one-on-one to hold you to that higher standard, okay? Because with this energy, it's like teamwork is making the dream work. I feel like people could have been, because you were so isolated, making sure that you're nurturing those near you that actually fill up your cup or who are there for you when you need them, okay? The World card is Saturnian energy, and we've been talking about the elders. We've been talking about maturity. And the World card is saying that we may be the elders, okay, needing to share the knowledge, or maybe we are, calling our grandparents or reaching out to people who have more experience than you. The World card is like saying, just thinking about the bigger picture, okay? Kind of getting your head out of your own, maybe you've been spending so much time alone that your opinions are so isolated or individualized. And Spirit saying, like, think higher, aim higher with the World card. See things from that higher perspective. Maybe right now you feel like this isn't necessary. You don't want to go through this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to make these phone calls. You don't want to do this research. You don't want to make these changes or adjustments. But the World card is like, well, what are you going to be saying and thinking to yourself when you're 80, when you're 50? Okay. In 10 years from now, are you going to be grateful that you made those changes? They might not be what you want in the moment. Okay. But it's what you need. It's what your future self needs. So thinking more about the long-term strategy, the long-term gains instead of these short-term quick results. And I also feel like, the cracks in the foundations are going to be revealed or highlighted around Scorpio season, eclipse season, and we are going to need to kind of put in that new foundation, okay, clearing up those cracks. Ciao. But yeah, it's going to be a busy week, you guys. It looks like a very busy week, but a week for growth, higher learning, higher thinking, and just putting in those actions, okay? Not just knowing what you should do, but actually doing it, okay? The Empress card as a challenge, I feel like all of these cards are also saying like raising the price, okay? Raising your price, like energetically. Like are the souls surrounding you, are the hobbies you're doing, are the tasks that you're doing, feeding your soul, are they worth your energetic exchanges? And if they're not, making some adjustments. Do you feel me? The energetic rate is going up. It's going up and it's stuck. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you now. 999. Yes. Okay. We got house. You've been in the house too long. No. House. This is about family. Okay, family. Maybe working from home or spending more time at home, your family needing you, tending to traditions, planning for the holidays. Home, okay? Renovating your home, appreciating your home. Butterfly, there could be changes happening in your home, maybe who you live with, the amount of time you're spending there, less or more. The needs around the people that you live with, maybe they're changing your schedule, your day-to-day, changing the way that you relate to them. We have stars and clover. I do feel like some of us will be getting a surprise gift or some surprise good news this week, because we had that Knight of Cups energy and a lot of like interaction with other people, conversations with other people that might be opening up new opportunities, things that you didn't even know, things you didn't even think about. I feel like there's going to be a flashlight shown on it. It's like, you didn't see this before, okay? But this is actually a possibility for you too, and you're opening the door and you're getting the details. Stars is saying to aim for your dreams, okay? To think bigger, think higher. Stars, okay? This is some dream coming true. Clover, some good luck happening here. Like a lucky break, a lucky opportunity, or just feeling into that gratitude, feeling into the abundance, okay? Maybe of the transformation, some of you guys too with this house energy, maybe you are calling in a new home, or you just recently received a new home, or you're still searching for a home. So maybe you want to also set some intentions around that home, before the eclipses, all right? All right. You may want to do that too, baby. But also, or you could be getting good news too about a home with that energy. And I feel like people, the networking is going to be helping you more than like trying to do it by yourself or doing it independently. So if you have something, a new home or a new foundation or a retail spot that you're wanting to do, maybe you need to put it out there. And by talking about it, you might, find somebody who can help you, who knows somebody, somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And stepping out here of invisibility, because you have really been hiding. Okay, maybe you've been literally hiding in the house. Hiding. We have invisibility, and this has authenticity. So you may be needing to be more authentic. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Maybe even what's your goal. Some people, maybe you feel like if you talk about it, you're gonna jinx it, and it's like, if God, if spirit, the divine, your ancestors, your elders are giving you that green light, no hater is going to be able to take that away from you. Okay. So maybe you do need to speak on your plans. Tell people what it is that you're aiming for. Maybe you're going to meet the right people. We are in Libra season. So it's about building our relationships. You never know. You never know. You've been invisible. You've been in your hermit mode. But Spirit is saying to step into your authenticity. 9 of Pentacles is very much like, I am who I am. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And then we have Barnbrock, sweetness and synergy. Some people would be having a sweet tooth, okay, baking more or just wanting to bake or go to the bakery. And we have Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes, okay? This is our dead. Okay, honoring the dead, honoring the ancestors, especially as we're moving here into that eclipse season. You guys know during eclipse season is when these souls transition or they go into the next dimension. Okay, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that happening. And part of death is creating from the ashes, is rebirth, is co-creation. But yeah, I feel like some of y'all are really getting a sweet tooth. Wow, this is so funny. This is so funny. Okay, we have hunger. I'm very hungry. Okay, hunger. This could be literal, like, okay, you're hungry, you need to eat some lunch, you need to eat some food. But hunger is also like something that you're craving, something you're desiring, something you wanting to call into your life. What is that void that you're filling? Are you filling it in a productive way, or have you been just, distracted from it? You've been distracted from your dreams, distracted from your goals. What are you hungering for? And then we have balance, and we're in Libra season. Mercury's moving into Libra. Okay, so a lot of, planets here, energies in Libra. Okay, so we are seeing, where we've been maybe given too much, all right, or maybe we've been taken too much. Maybe the scales are just not hitting like they used to, all right. So with the balance, it's like bringing in here some authenticity, being real, having real conversations with Mercury, having a real conversation about your needs, about what is harmony to you, what is peace for you, what is ideal for you. Share and speak your visions, okay? So other people could pick up what you're dropping. And we have comfort. So prioritizing our comfort, our earthly needs, our earthly energies, getting cozy, maybe wearing more comfortable clothes and stuff like that too. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, Sam. Okay, so some people have been really going through it. Okay, you've been really going through it. It's like basically this energy of it's always something. It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah. Ooh. divine protection. Full moon in Aries giving us that divine protection. Return to sender, baby. Ancestors are blocking something, and it may be feeling like, why is this happening? Why me? Why, I've been trying, I've been doing what I gotta do. It's another thing, it's another day, it's another roadblock. Okay, but this could actually be protection. Okay, so whatever you maybe have lost, okay, whatever you've been going through, whatever you've had to kind of separate yourself from, could have been divine protection. Magic involved. Someone is doing more magic. You've been lighting your candles, tending to your altars, or maybe you need to do some magic if you've been slipping on some magic. Whew, oh my God, this is so wild. We pulled these last nights in the Reiki, mental health and fun, happiness and success. So I feel like we could be balancing or even fluctuating between like really good days and really bad days, okay? Or feeling like very anxious, but then also very optimistic, okay? Excited and anxious. And some people here may be stepping into a season where you need to ask for help. You need to ask for guidance. You need to have somebody that can hold you accountable, who can share wisdom with you, okay? And allowing yourself to be authentic, allowing yourself to step out of invisibility, to stop hiding in the corners, to stop ignoring your issues or your problems or your anxiety, okay? And on the other side of that here, you do have that happiness, that success and fun. So balancing that out, maybe this is with actual friends, okay? We do have Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is your friends, your society, okay? And just maybe as well hanging out with just older people, or just people who are just have their priorities on the same page as you, because Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, which is our elders. Very much a Saturn reading, okay? So we could also have a lot of work to do, a lot of serious things we gotta do. The Sun card. Remember how all those cards smack me in my face? We got this Sun card. Okay, so the Sun still comes out. We just got the Sunflower card. Maybe you're getting sunflowers in your crib. You're eating sunflower seeds. The Sun is about yes. Okay, it's about allowing yourself to be seen, stepping into that positive energy of presence, of determination, of not being afraid of being seen, of being authentic. Period. Okay. One more card. One more card. Oh, yeah. Confirmation with that Seven of Cups that we are getting those opportunities. We got the otter of opportunities. Look for the opportunities. Some of y'all drinking otter teenies. I feel like I've seen that before in San Francisco. I really do. Okay, this says opportunities arise all the time. Are you missing them? Sometimes you have to create your own. Know when to say yes and no. Is this your opportunity or someone else's? Will this bring joy to your life? Think, then act, and be sure it's vibing. Look for the opportunities. This full moon is illuminating them. The eclipse season will smack the opportunities into your face. But are you still going to be resisting them, or are you going to be flowing with them? It's up to you, babes. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But I do not recommend resistance. I do not recommend that. I do not. But yeah, you guys, so quickly, briefly, because I do have to go, all right? I'm going to go over the astrology, but later on this week, I will definitely come back and do more astrology-based readings or horoscopes. Probably do an insight into the eclipse, which is bringing us a lot of shock, change, and all the things, power issues, power dynamics, intensity, and fated people into our life. But I'll get into that. But this week, briefly, we do have the moon I believe it's going to be in Taurus in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. And that means we're going to need to prioritize, again, grounding, connecting with earth. Okay, maybe, eating really good. We're going to be snacking a lot when the moon is in Taurus. We may also just be wanting to go out on walks too, or do something that feels very comforting to you, tending to, the people that you love, making sure that, you're also, what I'm also seeing is like paying attention to your money. So maybe you're paying your bills. Okay, you're paying your bills, or you're seeing where you're going to allocate your investments energetically. Okay. Then we have Mercury entering Libra today too. Okay, so Mercury is ruling our mind and our communication. Okay, it rules over just a lot of things like our cousins and stuff like that. And mercurial energy is really about how we express ourselves, what we think about, what we listen to, what we do with our hands. And this is entering the sign of Libra. So I feel like a lot of conversations around law, okay, around what's right, what's just, what's fair, around negotiations or mediations, okay. A lot of conversations here about relationships. Are people breaking up? Are they getting back together? All the couples that broke up, maybe Mercury retrograde, maybe, doubling back on that too. Mercury entering Libra. We also have Venus making a trine to Saturn. So we're going to be feeling more worthy, or we're going to be feeling more fulfilled when we actually tend to our work. So I feel like this is a really good week for us to really get our hands dirty. Okay, Mercury, get your hands dirty and get some work done. Okay, Venus trine Saturn could also be, job opportunities opening up for you, or spending money or investing money that's going to be paying off in the long term, making sure you have like a nice savings, or you are saving for something that's going to be a good investment for you and your family. Venus in conjunct Uranus as well is happening this week. So there could be some unexpected bills or unexpected things we have to pay for, unexpected revelations in relationships that are going to basically be bringing us towards a resolution. You cannot be stubborn in this energy, okay? You're going to need to be able to try new things, okay? You're going to have to maybe get out your comfort zone in relationships, or maybe, spend money that you don't want to spend, but you need to spend, okay? And it's going to be beneficial for you. Then moon moves into Gemini on Thursday, okay? So when that moon enters Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so we could be feeling a lot of nerves, okay, nervousness on Thursday. And then we also going to be having the moon moving into Cancer on Saturday. I feel like things could also, this week we may be feeling very confused about certain things, so just wait. Don't make any decisions right now, permanent decisions. Talk it out, negotiate, make sure you're getting the best deal possible, okay? Make sure you're not sacrificing something that you don't have to, okay? That's what I'm feeling with that. So the sun is still in Aries right now, but again, it's going to be moving into Taurus today, but you can still work with the full moon energy, okay? So that might mean still working on whatever you want to release or let go of, or also paying attention to what was illuminated, what was shown to you, what are your new priorities, what are your new goals, how are you adjusting on your goals and your decisions, what do you need to do. I do feel like Wednesday is going to be an emotionally intense day. Okay, so Wednesday is going to be a very intense, so mind the way that you communicate with people or your emotional reactions on Wednesday, because you could be taking things overly personalizing things when they're actually not meant to trigger you in such ways. Friday is also looking a little intense, and Saturday, yeah. Okay. And this weekend too, we're going to have the moon next to Mars. So we're going to be, it could be emotional explosions. So make sure you have your boundaries up this weekend. Your boundaries up. Make sure you know where your lines are and what you will and will not cross and what you will and will not do. Because this weekend, the temperature is going to be raised. And with, the moon is going to be here in Cancer, is going to be moving into Cancer on the weekend, which always makes us more emotional too. And just moody. So be mindful of that too. When you know your emotional limits, tend to them, because you're just going to feel worse when you don't. Okay. When you betray yourself, when you betray what you said you were going to do. Okay. So yeah, my loves, thank you so much. I have to go. Pero if you're interested in my new course, secure your spots on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. We start tomorrow, content dropping. Wednesday, we're going live. If you can't watch the live, the replay will be available, and you can always email me any questions. Okay. I'm really excited to start this journey. It's going to be very expansive, opening, and very educational too, for people who just want to learn more about trusting their psychic gifts, about the tarot's connection to astrology. When I'm talking about how the world card is Saturn and stuff like that. And as well, how to look at charts and just kind of see what the energy is going to be like, so you can prepare yourself. Okay. Activate your own big Empress energy. Okay. And yeah, guys, take it easy this week. It's going to be a little bit busy, but pay attention. A lot of information is being revealed before eclipse season. Make sure you're not neglecting yourself in relationships, because we are in Libra season. So our self can be eclipsed. Make sure you're still doing those things for you. Self-care is not selfish, my love. Okay. So I will see you later on this week. Bye.